What's up, guys? Jeff here once again. I did a tarantula update and a halfway feeding video earlier. Kind of got me in a video making mood, so I decided I would just go ahead and do a cigar review. So, for all you grown ups with children, put the kids to bed and then snuggle up with your favorite snack, your favorite drink. Get your lighters and your cutters out if you want and join me. But I'm going to be doing a cigar review video tonight. Nothing super special. This is quite a common cigar in the hobby, not really hobby, but you know, the cigar world, cigar smokers. The Baccarat, most of you probably know. They have quite a few blends. This is their regular old run-of-the-mill natural shade-grown wrapper cigar. This is a robusto 5x50. The wrapper is a Honduran Connecticut shade wrapper, as you can see, nice and light. One little old vein right there, but you know, nothing too terrible. Nice and visible seams. Kind of a paper bag feel to it, really, with a little bit of an oiliness to it. So this is kind of outside of my realm of normal cigars, because this is a quite a mild cigar. They are popular amongst, again, beginner and experienced smokers because of their mildness and their sweetness. They used a sweetened gum on the cap on the outside, so there's a sweetness which a lot of people like. As a beginner smoker, if you don't know your thresholds for body, strength, flavors, things like that with cigars, and you're trying to figure out your tastes, you would want to start out with a cigar like this. It's quite mild and grassy and just, you know, just really smooth and mild, and then you work your way up from there. So without too much more blabbing, I will go ahead and toast this thing, and then we'll get into it. Oh yeah, on the wrapper, there's just not a whole lot going on. There's kind of a dead leaf smell, you know, like that sweetness of dead leaves, you know. That's kind of what it is. It's really, really mild. On the foot is a lot of just kind of woody and hay type, toasty hay type smells. It's all really mild, which of course I anticipated. Okay, now let's go ahead and toast it and get it lit. Not a whole lot else going on. Just trying to do videos when I can. It's been a slow start to the year with work and everything, but everything's fixing to kick off, and then I'm not gonna have time to do these videos as frequently. So that's where we're at there. Like I said, I did an update video on my tarantulas earlier. So if you watch my videos for my tarantulas and you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out. And we've got this thing toasted. Let's get it lit and find out what's going on with it. Right away, loose draw. But a loose draw is always better than a tight draw, because if you know what you're doing, you can control it and not overheat the cigar and bring out the bitterness in these things. Right off the bat, plenty of sweetness right up front. And it's not like that artificial infused chemically sweetness. It's just the sweetness from the sweet gum, which is what they use to stick the wrappers together anyway when they roll this thing, but it's on the inside. And they've got some on the cap, which really adds something to the flavors as the smoke comes through your mouth. It goes right through that sweetness. So it's really nice. Right now, some kind of caramely notes there, but it's mostly a lot of hay and a little bit of earth coming up there on the end. And now a little bit of a pepper flavor there on the finish. It's very mild and smooth. Mild to medium bodied so far. Strength wise, the same way. So that's what we've got so far. I'm going to get into this thing and let it warm up, and then see what kind of changes we get. Stay tuned, guys. Okay, guys, we're about 10 minutes into this thing. As you can see, Burn is real nice and sharp. Ash, not the tightest in the world. There's one little flake right there. Not a big turn off or anything. Draw is still quite loose, which, like I said, I prefer because then I can control, my intake so that I don't overheat it and bitter up everything. The flavors, initially, because of the sweet gum on here, it's the sweetness. There's always that oily sweetness on the lips and the tongue, and on every draw. Immediately on the draw, it's a sweetness, and then it switches over to a real grassiness. It's a kind of green, earthy flavor, and then plenty of cedar, which it kind of builds up, from the sweetness to the grassiness to the cedar, and then it goes back down, and then there's a little pepper tingle on the finish, which mixes really nice with this thing. I'm not normally a sweetened cigar guy. I don't like infused cigars, things like that, but with this one, that little bit of sweetness, especially since it's natural, it's sweet gum, which they use, like I said, to stick this thing together. It kind of adds a nice dimension to one of these cigars. Again, like I said, this is on the milder end as far as strength and body and everything goes. So it's not really my cup of tea all the time, but I'll have one every once in a while. This one is pretty enjoyable so far. So I'm going to get on into it and see if we get any changes, or if this is a consistent stick or not, and then I'll let you know what we've got then. Okay, so here we are back again, guys. Probably 20 minutes into this thing, creeping up on the halfway point. The burn has started to get a little bit lopsided right there, but I can already see it's starting to correct itself. The ash, again, not the tightest, but holding on pretty good. Not really flaking really bad all over the place. The cigar is still quite a mild-bodied cigar, mild-strength cigar. As we get closer to the middle and everything heats up, it'll probably get closer to a medium body, but I don't expect it to get much past a light medium body, really. Flavors, everything's pretty much the same. The sweetness, that initial sweetness, has kind of died down, so some of the sweet gum is wearing off of it, but there's still that sweetness there, and there's plenty of that cedar, and just a general toastiness. I can't, it's not like toasted bread or toasted almonds or anything like that, just kind of a general toasty flavor that's on there. The pepper tingle has kind of died out and gone away, and so that's where we're at right now. I will get back into this thing to the band point and let you know what we got when we get there. Alright, so here we are back again at about the band point. I had to touch up the draw touch up the burn right before I started this video. Got a couple little flakes I need to get off of there. This thing has shifted over to pretty much a medium-bodied, just a straight medium-bodied and medium-strength cigar. The grassiness that started out there in the beginning is gone. A lot of the sweetness is gone now. There's not as much of the cedar, and everything's kind of shifted over to that general toastiness and kind of a light smoky wood flavor. Pardon me, which is really nice. The burn is, like I said, I just had to give it one little touch up. It didn't really need it. It would have corrected itself, but it was bothering me, so I corrected it anyway. The draw still really nice. Smoke output's nice. The aroma off the foot is nice. So, just for a starter stick, I think this is a good place to start for anybody that, is just getting into cigars. But for those of you who, have been smoking for a while, but want a good, affordable, but still good cigar, you can't go wrong with these guys. These would be a good everyday stick if you're the type of guy that smokes, a guy or gal that smokes several cigars a day. It'd be good to have a couple of these in your pocket throughout the day. I like them. I think I will do that myself. Just get a few little petite Coronas or something to carry around during the day. I like it. I'm going to get past this band point, and then I'm going to get back, and I'm going to finish off this video. Alright, so here we are back on the tail end of this Baccarat Natural Robusto. Not a lot of change since the last update there. It's still medium and bodied and medium strength, and just a lot of that toastiness, that smoky light wood, and just some toasty tobacco flavors at this point. Again, no sweetness. It felt like there were a few draws right as about the band point that grassy note and that cedar that was a lot there in the beginning came up for a little while just to say goodbye, and then it was gone, and it just kind of got taken over, like I said, by those toasty, smoky, woody flavors. So if you haven't had any of these, get some. They're right there in the middle of the road, really, as far as experience or preference, and they're perfect for any budget. They're affordable cigar, but they're still good enough for those with expensive taste. So that's all that I have for this cigar. I've enjoyed it. I think I'll get some more of them. But that's all I've got for this cigar. But I wanted to take a quick time out. I know that I have a very small audience out there, but I wanted to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to watch these videos. And I apologize for the quality on a lot of these videos, especially this one. The light's not great. You know, I mean, I'm just starting out in YouTube and making videos, and I just don't have the equipment right now. You know, hopefully one of these days I have 2 cameras and a good portable light source so that I can improve the quality of my videos. But I'm not on here on YouTube to try to achieve any kind of status or celebrity or anything like that. I honestly don't give a shit about how many subscribers I have, how many likes I have. Hell, if I post a video and I look on it hours later and I've got a couple of views, I'm just thrilled that somebody has taken the time out of their day to watch my videos. But I make videos mainly to entertain myself, but also to share my love of cigars and tarantulas with those of you out there who may be into those 2 categories or one or the other, or maybe getting into either one of those 2 categories. I try to be educational, and informative and helpful and insightful in my videos. There are people out there who are got higher quality, professional quality videos, got thousands of subscribers, and they think they're king shit, and they think that little peons like me ain't nothing, and that we're just gonna get tired of not having a bunch of followers and quit. Well, I'm gonna let you know that I'm not gonna quit making these videos as long as at least one of you is watching these videos. So again, I would like to take the time out to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching my videos. I hope you enjoy them. I hope they are helpful, insightful, informative, educational, and entertaining in one form or fashion or the other, even if I just make you laugh because how ridiculous the videos are. Thank you for taking the time out, and thank you for laughing. That's all I've got for this video. I want to thank you guys again very much for tuning in and watching. Go out there and get you some of these if you like them. If not, if you don't smoke cigars, then why are you watching this video? But I'm going to go ahead and end it and go in the house now because it's getting kind of cold out here. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see all y'all later. God bless. Good night.